Both parties now agreed to arrange a meeting place so that Ningfeng and his brother could meet. In short, Ningfeng managed to meet the man. The man then introduced himself. "Hello, my name is Su. Can you show me the recipe?" The scene ends here, continuing from the previous part, where a meeting takes place between Ningfeng and Su. While they talk, Zhu Ting and Wang Yu wait outside. After that, a conversation begins between Ningfeng and Zhu Wai. Zhu Wai says he has never seen such a recipe before and it seems quite complex. Zhu Wai then asks, does Ningfeng know the effects of this potion? Ningfeng replies that the potion is said to increase XP gain by 50%. Hearing this, Zhu Wai looks surprised and says that the XP potions available on the market can only increase a maximum of 10% and are very expensive. If there's a potion that increases by 50%, wouldn't low-level professions be able to level up quickly? Zhu Wai asks. Ningfeng responds, maybe, I'm not entirely sure. That's why I came to ask for your advice. Zhu Wai then says, wait a moment, I'll go upstairs to conduct some experiments. While Zhu Wai is working, he calls Zhu Ting to attend to the guests. A conversation occurs between Ningfeng and Zhu Ting. They wait for results from Zhu Wai until they realize something strange is happening. They rush to see what is really going on with Su. As they approach, Zhu Ting realizes that what is in front of them is a slime her brother used for the experiment. Suddenly, an explosion occurs, startling everyone. Zhu Ting sees that her brother is able to use fire abilities. Her brother says, it really does increase XP by 50% and I am very happy about this. The two women are very surprised to hear this. Zhu Wai starts telling Ningfeng, brother Ning, after drinking a little of the prepared potion and testing it with the slime, the experience increase is indeed 50%. Ningfeng is quite pleased and thinks to himself, good, if it works, then the other recipes should work too. After that, Zhu Wai begins to show his fire abilities. Zhu Ting feels more and more amazed and says, my brother actually values his lab very much. He never lets me in. And now, he's really destroyed this place. Soon after, they all start to sit down for a discussion. The girls are very curious if the experience increase is really 50%. Ningfeng smiles hearing this. Zhu Wai starts to say to the others, you two, lower your voices and make sure to keep this a secret. Zhu Wai then asks Ningfeng, what will you do next? If you decide to sell it, you can definitely make infinite wealth. With dangers lurking everywhere, no one would refuse something that can boost their abilities. Ningfeng falls silent, finding it difficult to make a decision. He checks his phone to see the news. He sees Kai Wai informing that the school plans to organize level-up training in the secret rim of the neighboring city starting next Monday. Due to limited space, each class needs to use different time slots and areas. Ningfeng thinks, I plan to give this experience potion to our own people first and sell it after some time. Zhu Ting hears this and asks, boss, am I one of your own people? Ningfeng replies, that's right. Zhu Ting feels very happy and ready to serve Ningfeng. Ningfeng thinks to himself, anticipating high demand after this product is launched in the market, it will surely cause a sensation. If there are great benefits like this, many people will want to take advantage of it. It's better to cultivate the people around me first and strengthen myself. If anyone dares to have bad intentions, they better think twice. Ningfeng said to the others, by the way, doesn't your team have Zhu Jiangshu? Include him for this XP potion as well. Wang Yu was delighted to hear this. Zhu Ting then said, yesterday, Zhu Jiangshu was worried because he couldn't get into the same university as us. However, with Ningfeng's help, that will soon change. Ningfeng thought to himself, Zhu Jiangshu is quite capable, and he also has a good relationship with Yu Er. It might be worth considering using him. Zhu Wai said to Ningfeng, brother Ning, do you have any other available recipes? Ningfeng replied that he had other recipes and gave them to Zhu. Zhu Wai began reading them and said, there are many materials listed here that I've never heard of. I recognize all the materials on these 2 pages, but at my current level, I still can't make them. Ningfeng thought to himself, indeed, this is a recipe from another world. Having a few usable ones is already considered lucky. Wang Yu then said, since we're discussing this, I have a suggestion. When the batch of XP potions is ready, let's invite Zhu Jiangshu and level up together. They both agreed to this, and Ningfeng would also join. Wang Yu assured Ningfeng, don't worry, Ningfeng. The city has just announced that guilds can organize teams to level up, so you can join us. They all prepared their plans as best as they could. In the midst of everything happening, Ningfeng was in a slightly ambiguous state of mind. The next day, Monday, Ningfeng started preparing everything to carry out the mission as ordered by Kai Wai. While Ningfeng was waiting for his team, the students on the bus said, is that Ningfeng from our class? Yeah, what he's doing there is really pathetic. We don't even consider him as our reference. With his low level, who will protect whom in the secret realm later? Shortly after that, they forgot about Ningfeng and hurried off as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, at the entrance of the secret realm, many contestants had already gathered, and the guard troops had also arrived at the scene. They realized there were many people there. One student asked their teacher, Kai Y, when will we enter? Kai Y replied, maybe in about an hour. The students felt dissatisfied having to wait that long. Kai Y added that they were in the second group and getting in as part of the first group was already good enough. Soon after, one of the students saw that Ningfeng was already ahead of them and currently with the Suishi Guild team and goddess Wang Yu. There was also Yuting's elder brother, Sei. Realizing what was happening, the 5 of them hurried in. The student could only say, wait, how can Ningfeng enter without queuing? Kai Y then explained that Ningfeng was with the Suishi Guild, so he had to enter the secret realm directly. There aren't many people there, but it's not a place for someone like you, Kai Y continued. The students felt annoyed. They said, how dare Ningfeng venture into the depths of the secret realm? Ningfeng will only be a burden. They also added, I'm worse off than Ningfeng, that useless trash. I really want to be with the Suishi Guild and goddess Wang Yu. Shortly after, someone asked the student, may I ask, is the goddess Wang Yu you're referring to the Wang Yu who is ranked 5th on the national supernova list? The student replied, absolutely. After that, the one who asked stepped forward, leaving them all behind. One of the leaders said, great, it seems we've chosen the right place. Let's go in. The 3 of them then began to walk without any hindrance. The student earlier said, who are they? Acting so arrogant and haughty. A woman then explained, don't you know who they are? Those 3, like Wang Yu, are all on the national supernova list. The one named Chang Muku is ranked 4th on the supernova list. That muscle man, Lai Qi, is ranked 3rd, and the last one, named Gu Yunju, is ranked 1st. In the depths of the secret rim, Zhu Jiangshu said, oh, is this the experience-enhancing potion? Zhu Ting said, lower your voice. Aren't you afraid others will hear you? Zhu Jiangshu replied, okay, sorry, I got too excited. Isn't this very expensive? Zhu Ting explained, actually, not really, the materials used aren't too rare and the process isn't too complex. However, this potion can become very valuable if someone can increase their abilities with minimal cost. Han added, this is a golden opportunity. I believe Ningfeng has a few friends, and this makes me quite happy. He used to be filled with failures, but now I believe he will be much better. It's rare to see him chatting happily. I hope he starts feeling better from now on. I have a tank or magic damage healer, so we must prioritize safety as much as possible when fighting, and Ningfeng does not need to get involved to avoid battling monsters here, added Wang Yu. I will be responsible for drawing the monsters. Zhu Jiangshu will focus on tanking. Zhu Ting will prioritize buffs and protection, while Kai Y will use potions depending on the situation. Everyone agreed and understood. Ningfeng could only say to himself, this kind of leveling seems very slow, but for their sake, I'll try to keep up. After that, Wang Yu began hunting monsters with her bow. The approaching monsters were overwhelmed, and there was a huge explosion. Despite this, the number of monsters was endless. Zhu Ting hurriedly used the Ignite Desperate ability, affecting many monsters. Besides Zhu Ting, Kai Y also did her job very well, destroying everything around her. Kai Y acted quickly, gaining many experience points and leveling up rapidly. The whole team was very happy because both of them managed to get their second transformation before the college entrance exam and could enter the same university. Not long after, a group of people suddenly tried to challenge them. Ningfeng's team was very surprised by their arrival. One of them said, sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but your weak abilities make it hard for me to hold it in. You are really quite funny. It turned out that the challenging force consisted of 3 fairly strong people. Gu Yunju spoke up, it's quite funny when people like you try to enter a top university. With their arrival, Zhu Ting knew that they were all on the supernova list. Gu Yunju then proudly said, it seems our reputation is not bad, and our team is easily recognizable. Zhu Ting wondered in his heart, these people are not from around Kinyu City, so why are they here? Soon after, Wang Yu said to the team, we are leveling up, do you need something? Gu Yunju replied, Wang Yu, we came here specifically to ask if you are interested in joining our team. Zhu Ting and Zhu Jiangshu were very surprised to hear that, as was Wang Yu, who then answered, I'm not interested at all because I already have my own team. Gu Yunju said again, I know your team has a wizard like Swang, who is ranked 10th on the national supernova list. If he wants to, he can come and try, even if his rank is a bit lower, I'll consider it for your sake. However, Wang Yu refused again, do I need to explain repeatedly? I don't want to join another team. Gu Yunju added, hey, don't be hasty in refusing. In a small town like Kinyu City, the information here might be a bit outdated. Let me explain to you, due to frequent anomalies in the secret realm, monsters are becoming harder to handle, causing the 3 major universities to raise their admission standards this year. They are only recruiting elite teams or individuals with very favorable requirements, but the slots are very limited. This is a golden opportunity. All individuals on this list are reorganizing their teams, including us. The reason for choosing to invite you is because of your reputation. Don't forget, you are also destined to be a strong person, unlike all of them. Weakness is a very great sin. Hearing this, Wang Yu seemed angry and immediately drew her weapon. However, Gu Yunju said, don't get too excited. You, an archer, wouldn't want to fight me in a place like this. Do you want to try it over there? Zhu Ting then said to Wang Yu, forget it. Let's find another place to level up and ignore these people. Zhu Ting and the others then began to leave, along with Ningfeng. Ningfeng started to say in his heart, this person is really looking for trouble. Wang Yu just awakened a new profession. Not sure if she can beat this force. As Ningfeng was thinking that, suddenly one of Gu Yunju's people confronted him. Lai Qi said, are you seen or not? Ningfeng said, if he's not seen. Hearing that, Lai Qi said, then go away, trash. Hearing such derogatory words made Ningfeng look annoyed. At that moment, unexpectedly, Sasak from Zhu Jiangshu immediately stood in front of Ningfeng and said, hey you, man. Don't go too far. Lai Qi heard this and then said, so, what if I want to go too far? Can you control the development of my body? Suddenly, Lai Qi's figure attacked Zhu Jiangshu. Zhu Jiangshu tried to hold him off, but failed and was pushed back. In this situation, Wang Yu was a bit upset and tried to help, but she was blocked by Gu Yunju. Wang Yu said to Gu Yunju, get out of here now. However, Gu Yunju didn't care and kept trying to block her. Amidst what was happening, Zhu Jiangshu was really injured. He realized that some of his ribs might be broken from the earlier attack. Because of this condition, Zhu Jiangshu told Ningfeng to leave quickly while he tried to defeat Lai Qi. However, Lai Qi kept challenging. He again belittled Zhu Jiangshu. But Zhu Jiangshu didn't give up and rushed to punch Lai Qi. The punch was countered by Lai Qi. At the same time, Wang Yu and Zhu Ting started taking on roles to attack. When Zhu Jiangshu was in a very critical condition, suddenly a hand blocked Lai Qi's punch. It turned out to be Ningfeng. Ningfeng managed to block Lai Qi's attack. With this situation, Wang Yu appeared very surprised, as did Zhu Ting and the others. Not only them, but Gu Yunju's troops were also shocked. Lai Qi's figure was unable to move and could only say in his heart, isn't this man dressed like a mage, but why does he have such extraordinary combat power? Then Lai Qi's hand was injured by Ningfeng. Ningfeng began to take over the battle, managing to throw Lai Qi's body back. Lai Qi hit the rocks and suffered significant injuries. Ningfeng said to Lai Qi, trash like you dare to mess with me. With Lai Qi's defeat, Gu Yunju tried to approach Lai Qi, but from behind, Wang Yu shot him with an arrow. Gu Yunju was hit by the arrow. Wang Yu and Zhu Ting were pleased with this. A girl in Gu Yunju's team said, this is unexpected. The mage, Ningfeng, defeated Lai Qi with his bare hands, and the archer faced the tank at close range. This is very impossible. Yet Gu Yunju and Lai Qi are supernova elites. Ningfeng began to say to the others, I only hope to stay humble and handle one or two things calmly. But they forced me to reveal everything. Ningfeng realized that a significant problem was about to occur. Ning then said to Zhu Ting, don't just stand there in confusion. Quickly tend to Zhu Jiangshu. Zhu Ting rushed to treat Zhu Jiangshu, who was seriously injured. Ningfeng said to Zhu Jiangshu, what should we do with that person now? Zhu Jiangshu replied, I don't know either, I'll just follow along. This response made Ningfeng say in his heart, everyone's attitude towards me suddenly became very respectful. Ningfeng said, in this case, go and take their equipment. Consider it a way of revenge. Zhu Jiangshu understood this. Gu Yunju said, this is robbery, how dare you? Suddenly, an attack was directed at Gu Yunju as a warning. Ningfeng then said, what did you say? Try saying that again if you dare. Gu Yunju looked very frightened and said, actually, the equipment I'm wearing is very poor. If you like it, feel free to take it. Ningfeng began to say to Gu Yunju, you're showing your common sense. I'd prefer not to cause trouble, but if I detect any signs of retaliation from you after this, you will face fatal consequences. Gu Yunju heard this and then said, that won't happen. This is actually our fault because we were blind to the situation. Please forgive us. Shortly after, the girl and Gu Yunju's team handed over various equipment, which Zhu Ting immediately collected. Ningfeng knew this girl was quite wise, and she left with her troops. Meanwhile, Ningfeng's troops continued their adventure. Along the way, Wang Yu said, I initially planned to help you level up, but who would have thought you're already so great? Hearing this, Ningfeng said, I just woke up. Being too arrogant can cause problems. Wang Yu understood the situation and said again, if you don't want to talk, I won't ask further. You seem to try very hard to be mysterious. Ningfeng knew that Wang Yu still understood his nature. Nevertheless, Wang Yu still said to Ningfeng, anyway, whatever you do, I'm happy for you. Ningfeng smiled happily. After that, Zhu Ting said to Ningfeng, boss, have you decided which university you will enter? Zhu Jiangshu also said the same, boss, have you decided which guild you will join? Ningfeng replied, I haven't thought about it yet. Zhu Ting and Zhu Jiangshu realized that the boss's action was very appropriate and not in a hurry to make decisions. Zhu Jiangshu even said, if I were like the boss, it would be amazing, and I wouldn't worry about college entrance exams anymore. Behind them, Zhu Wei was exhausted because they were all walking so fast. In his heart, Ningfeng said, universities and guilds are places where rules and regulations are very strict, and there is always a risk of accidental disclosure of secrets. For me, it seems unnecessary to join. Then Ningfeng said to the others, hey guys, I think we can go further ahead to level up faster. You can catch more monsters at any time, and I'll handle the stronger ones. You just need to clean up the rest. Zhu Wei was very happy because the boss was truly leading the situation. Ningfeng repeatedly said in his heart, although I can't use forbidden spells at the moment, with the increased attributes and passive abilities, I can utilize the well-equipped spells with my equipment. Some time later, Ningfeng returned to his residence. There, he was greeted by Duan. In his heart, Ningfeng said, after days of hard work, I only managed to level up once. If it weren't for the XP potion, my progress would have been slower. I became so accustomed to using forbidden spells to level up and defeat high-level monsters that I almost forgot this is the standard leveling speed. An extraordinary person like you are a supernova, whose level range completes the second transformation in a year, but for the average 1 or 2 star profession. Instead of relying on leveling up by defeating low-level monsters every day, it's simpler to just attend a regular university. At this point, Ningfeng could only say, it's okay, I don't want to think about it too much. I'll just enjoy my time for a few days. After all, what's the point of getting stronger if I'm stressed out like crazy? Ningfeng then played games with Duan to pass the time. Not only did Ningfeng play games, but he also shopped for food to fill his empty stomach. A little while later, Ningfeng received a call from Yang Xin, who said, hello, Mr. Ning, there is an upcoming auction, and I hear there are some very good items to be had. Master Tang wants to know if you are interested in participating. Hearing this made Ningfeng ask, is Master Tang taking over as the replacement for Master Wang? Yang Xin replied, yes, that's right. Ningfeng decided to try to go there since he was also bored at home. Ningfeng hurried to get ready and left with Duan. In short, they met, and a new figure introduced himself to Ningfeng. Hello, boss, my name is Tangai, and I am an upriser at the Kinyu branch of the Yuancheng Trading Center. Ningfeng replied, nice to meet you, Master Tang. In his heart, Master Tang thought, before I arrived, Mayor Chai specifically told me to provide very good service to this young master. According to Mayor Chai, it will be fine, even if all of Yuancheng revolves around him. There, Master Tang instructed Yang Xin to give the catalog to Ningfeng so he could look through it. Ningfeng quickly grabbed it and tried to see everything, but he realized that many items were useless to him. Then, when he clicked again, he found something interesting. In this situation, Old Feng thought to himself, oh no, Mr. Ning is scrolling too fast. He realized that Ningfeng was having trouble choosing because many items were unnecessary. Ningfeng was very surprised when he saw something in the catalog. Master Tang said, the item Ningfeng is looking at right now is quite good. Master Tang explained, this is the latest XP potion. It can increase XP by 50%, very rare and most suitable for high-level adventurers who want to level up quickly. Knowing about this made Ningfeng remember the product he had previously created with Sui. Ningfeng didn't expect this to leak out just like that. Duan also seemed surprised by this. What will happen next? Ningfeng's shock made Master Tang a little worried. Ningfeng then asked Master Tang, where did you get this item? Tang replied, this item was entrusted by Azur Sagwal to the trading center for auction. Tang said, Mr. Ning, is there something wrong? Hearing about Azur Sagwal made Ningfeng realize that it is among the top 7 elite guilds in the country known for its incredible strength. Ningfeng thought to himself, did Sui sell the recipe to them secretly, or did they do something to Sui to threaten him? Ningfeng then asked Tang again, did they ever say where this potion came from? Tang replied, I heard they found a new type of secret realm called the Court of the Gods that can only be explored by one person. It seems that the secret realm is divided into several floors. After completing each trial floor, you can get corresponding rewards. The recipe is one of the rewards obtained by their member through the trial. Duan realized that this was the first time he had heard about the secret world. Could this be another manifestation of the secret realm anomaly? However, according to official regulations, all secret realms undergoing exploration must be registered, and basic information can be found on certain websites. After hearing where the product came from, Ningfeng felt quite relieved because Sui did not encounter any problems. Ningfeng thought to himself, the Trial of the Gods sounds like a great place. Then, Ningfeng received a notification from the system saying, mission available, the Trial of the Gods. Pass the secret rim trial and harness its power for yourself. The time limit is 30 days, and the penalty for failure is the host's destruction. Ningfeng realized this was the first time the system issued a mission. It seems that the Trial of the Gods is indeed something interesting. Ning then said to Master Tang, it seems I won't be attending this auction because I don't find anything interesting for me. Of course, I appreciate all your efforts. Master Tang replied, no problem at all. If Mr. Ning needs anything in the future, don't hesitate to come to me anytime. In his heart, Tang thought, these XP potion bottles are considered top items in the auction, and many guilds are eyeing them, but I didn't expect Mr. Ning not to be interested at all. Then Duan said to Ning Feng, boss, you stay and chat. I'll go gather some information about this secret world. However, Ning said he would go with Duan as well. They both started to dig for information about it. Duan used his computer and found that permission was needed to access certain websites. Duan said, by the way, I can use the special credentials given to me by Mayor Zhang. Ning Feng told Duan to do so. Duan hurriedly did it, and there appeared to be a tower. It was said that Azur Sagwal's registration rights were exclusive, meaning officials or authorities allowed them to manage independently without permission from the Azur Sagwal Guild. Outsiders were not allowed to enter. Knowing this, Ning Feng thought to himself, the exclusive secret world of a major guild is usually handled this way, but if you fail to complete the assigned mission, you will be exterminated. It seems I need to think of another way. Not long after, we are shown the secret trial realm, guarded very tightly. Ning Feng is already there. Ning Feng says, why are there still guards on duty this late? He then continues, the Azur Sagwal Guild has published a lot of information about the secret trial realm on their forum to attract stronger individuals to join, which of course helps expand understanding there. If Ning Feng enters directly using his skills, he should be undetectable. Ning Feng now tries to use his forbidden skill and rushes to outwit the guards until he succeeds. When he arrives in the realm, a sudden explosion occurs. The place seems to reject Ning Feng's presence, causing the guards to also feel the effects of the explosion. Because of this, many people become aware that a loud explosion has occurred and it comes from the secret trial realm. They immediately report to the guild leader. In this situation, we see Ning Feng very exhausted. He collapses right away, confused about what just happened. As he approaches the entrance to the secret realm, a strong energy surges out, destroying his protective shield. Ning Feng recalls this as it is the first time he has experienced such a thing. Then, Ning Feng receives a notification from the system indicating that there is an important warning, the system is malfunctioning. The damage increases over time. Ning Feng says, even this system is damaged. What kind of skill attacked me before? The important warning spreads further, and the total damage has now reached a significant level. This is very rare. Moments later, healers arrive at the secret realm to heal the injured guards. One healer tells their president, they are just stunned. Their bodies are not seriously injured. A guard then says to the president, we apologize for troubling you. The president asks, what just happened? It is important to note that he is the leader or president of the Azurab Guild named Master Hai. The guard answers, I don't know either. Suddenly, there was an explosion at the entrance of the secret rim trial, and I just fainted. Master Hai, upon hearing this, says, such a situation has never happened before. Could something unexpected be happening inside the secret rim? Then, one of the women says, President, let's use the technique to find out what really happened. They start to activate a magic spell to create an effect known as time reversal. With this ability, Master Hai thinks, fortunately, this secret rim trial comes with a special formation. It not only records images inside and around it but also allows reviewing the events that occurred. Shortly after, they witness the tension that happened before. A very frightening figure of Lord Demon enters their place. A hero of good tries to fight Blood Evil and battle Lord Demon, causing Blood Evil to receive an unexpected attack. Everyone who knows about the evil god is shocked and amazed. The guardian god of the secret realm realizes that the evil god has left. In the time reversal, the god says, I must immediately find his whereabouts. I can't let him destroy the world further. The human forces are very shocked to hear the threat of world destruction. Now the issue of the evil god is being discussed in the leaders' forum. According to the image recordings from the Azurab Guild, this is the first time they have confirmed the actual existence of the evil god. President Liu Yingzhen of the Wu Guild says, the identity of the evil god is unknown. Judging from the spell they cast, it is enough to reach the level of a legendary forbidden spell. Another guild president, Yu Linghua, says, the key issue is magic. Even forbidden spells can't completely destroy the evil god. This is not good news. Someone else says, if the evil god plans to destroy the world, we have no choice but to stop him. This person is the president of the Wangsu Guild, Luo Yuaning. The president of the Illuminati Guild, Wang Bo, says, since passing the trial can guide us to receive blessings and recognition from the gods, could there be a method to defeat the evil god among them? That comment is supported by the president of the Blazing Guild, Zhang Yanchuan, who says, maybe it's worth a try. We can do it. Master Hai thinks to himself, they want to take advantage of this opportunity to get me to cooperate with them. Master Hai then says, I won't oppose anyone who wants to participate in the trial, but I warn everyone that the monsters inside the trial are very strong. We can't pass it even with the blessings and recognition from the gods. Shortly after, one of the leaders asks Old Feng, what do you think? Old Feng answers, my thoughts are quite different from yours, but I agree with your opinions, because I think you are quite capable. The leader then says, Old Feng, don't be angry. You were only called back because something big happened. Besides protecting us from mutants, what else could be considered a major issue? Old Feng, the former leader of Leonardo, said, my student reported an anomaly in Kinyu City. You ignored it, but you also sent an investigation team. What happened in the end? Did you conduct an investigation or not? It would have caused a major disaster if it weren't for the mysterious expert in Kinyu City who protected us. You would have endangered innocent people. The senior official replied, Old Feng, calm down. Your head is getting overheated with anger. A woman there thought to herself, I heard that Senior Feng has applied for retirement because the cost of using dark power is becoming more serious. I didn't expect to see him here again. The senior official continued, Old Feng, can I ask your student to show this recording to the mysterious expert in Kinyu City? With the expert's power, they might know something. Old Feng said, thinking about my student at a time like this, you all are truly shameless. The senior official responded, I have 2 boxes of fine wine and will send them to you later. The commendation for their military achievements will also be approved soon. Old Feng began to calm down and his head was no longer overheated. He said, all right then. Some time later, Ningfeng was seen relaxing and looking at the system. It was stated that there were currently no issues and it was just a minor problem. The mission was still ongoing and the deadline remained. The penalty for failure was the deletion of the host. Ningfeng thought to himself, the system says it's a minor problem. It seems the system doesn't care at all. But last night was quite scary. Did I make a mistake somewhere? When Ningfeng came out of his room, he was surprised to see a guest in front of him. The guest was Old Feng, who wanted to meet with the mysterious expert. Based on news from Duan, Ningfeng had a relationship with the mysterious expert and knew them well. Ningfeng realized that this person was the former leader of Lone Shadow and now held the position of director at the Adventurer Management Bureau, Mr. Old Feng. The person next to him was Mr. Feng's student and the current leader of Leonardo in this province, Miss Zuilan. They seemed to want to seek help from the mysterious expert. Ningfeng said to Old Feng, are you the Red Flame Reaper? Old Feng replied, just a minor reputation, nothing to boast about. Ningfeng thought to himself, this old man has countless achievements, participated in the development of many large-scale mysteries, and thwarted many evil adventurer organizations. Almost all members of Lone Shadow kept their identities secret, but Mr. Feng was an exception because his presence served as a great deterrent in the eyes of the young. Mr. Feng ranks in the top 3 idols. Old Feng said, this is our first meeting and I haven't prepared anything. Here is a small gift for you. I heard you will be taking the college entrance exam. Here are 1,000,000 crystal coins and a bottle of high-level experience potion. Pai has authorized us to bring it to you. I wish you the best in your studies. Hearing about 1,000,000 crystal coins made Ningfeng very surprised because the amount was impressive. Ningfeng then asked Old Feng, can you tell me the reason for your visit? Old Feng replied, I want to ask the mysterious expert's opinion about a video clip and now is the right time. We will watch it together. In the video, Ningfeng clearly saw the figure of the evil god entering the forbidden area. Ningfeng realized that it was himself. He thought to himself, no, I am just an ordinary high school student, a good boy with 5 virtues. Why am I now becoming the figure of the evil god? The system confirmed that this was no issue and just a minor problem. Ningfeng felt annoyed with the system's actions. He tried to remain calm and not panic, thinking, no one knows that I am the evil god yet. I can't reveal myself. Ningfeng said to Old Feng, I understand all this and will immediately send this video to my mysterious expert partner. I will keep you updated on any developments. Old Feng said, thank you for your help. We will return and patiently await good news. If you need any assistance later, just contact Zuilan. Zuilan gave her identity and business card. Ningfeng thought to himself, I just remembered, she is the older sister responsible for the reception on the day I changed professions. No wonder I got discovered like this.